Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're not going to be fishing, but we are going to be opening some tackle stuff. So I bought this Bento box from the Hookup Tackle during their Father's Day sale. So it's supposed to be a $400 value for $99. This is actually the first time I actually bought anything from the Hookup Tackle. But they do specialize in a lot of JDM and hard to find stuff. It's just that I haven't shopped there before. So I'm gonna give it a try to see if this box is worth it or not, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Just to, before I start, disclaimer: I am not sponsored by the Hookup Tackle in any way. I'm just a customer, just buying this stuff the first time. So we're gonna check it out together and see what we got. This is a mystery sort of tackle box, so I don't know what I'm actually gonna be getting, but a $400 value. So hopefully we get things that I would actually use, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So, wow. What I noticed right away, tackle frog. I don't actually use frog a lot, but this could be an exception. So it's got a little paddle tail in the back, hard paddle tail, hollow body frog. It says catch and kiss only, do not mistreat bass. Good deal. So pretty good for the value. These are kind of expensive too, I think, and they will be pretty good for the summer months when vegetations are overgrown. So next, Barola 5-inch. I don't even know what this is. I haven't actually seen this brand before, but I think this would be good for your forward facing sonar, guys. Minnow imitator. Put a jig on there and shake it. Still mid-strolling. Good color, transparent color. We'll give it a shot. 5-inch. So cool. And moving on, we have a black and blue buzz bait. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got a little metal component here that I think is supposed to make it scream a little louder, but another tackle brand. So it's called a Max Squeaker Pop, black and blue. Another topwater. I actually haven't used buzz baits for a long time. There we have it. And then next, OSP. So OSP is a tackle brand that the Hookup Tackle carries a lot. Looks like it's got some really nice colors too, like a chartreuse color, dew live stick, 4.5. So like electric shad and chartreuse body, really nice. So give that a try. And then another tackle, but this is a weight bait HD kick knocker. So cool looking bait. Looks like a mullet color, chrome color. So another topwater bait from that brand. And then next, oh wow, fish skin. So super fish roller. So another mid-strolling plastic minnow type style bait, super fish roller 6.5 from Ray Japan. Really cool looking colors, actually. Not sure how I'm gonna rig it, but this is definitely a bigger bait, 6.5, so really nice color as well. Then, well actually there's two of them, so this one's more like a light hitch color, and this one is more of a pro blue color. Not sure if you guys can really see it, but really cool color too. Another one from Rage Band. And then, wow, jerkbait. Really nice HD looking color here. Varuna from OSP. So really nice jerkbait, minnow style bait. This is actually something that I would definitely use. So not only for largemouth, but white bass as well. Pretty good size. I think it's like a 110 millimeter. So really similar to I think jackals. Looks like kind of like the jackals that I have, but really nice colors. So definitely gonna use that. And then the Mag Draft Freestyle in the sort of a light gill color, 5-inch. Definitely gonna use this too, but not sure how I'm gonna rig it yet. I do have a Mag Draft in like a 6, but a little smaller profile, but a good minnow or, you know, bluegill imitator. So really cool as well. And I think these are kind of pricey as well from Megabass. Megabass is always pricey. And we have another OSP HPF crank. Very light yellow, flat-sided crankbait. Really cool color. Yeah. Not sure I'm gonna be using this much, but maybe, you know, if I go shallow. Alright, and then next, another Ray Japan fish roller 4-inch. So this is the 4-inch version, and the 6.5 inch, so 4-inch version. This for mid-strolling. Fish skin texture like real fish scales. Not sure if that's gonna make much difference, but you know, okay. There we have it. So, and now we have the 5-inch. So I guess we have 3 different sizes to play with, depending on the situation. So, if really hungry, go with the big one. This one's pretty good all-rounder, and then if they're kind of finicky, go with finesse. Cool. And a louder 50, well, mini popper, so really finesse-looking chartreuse kind of popper. Never heard of this. Oh, it's actually an OSP. Interesting. Okay. OSP mini popper. I think it's going to be pretty good for white bass, so I might just throw this on one day when I'm targeting white bass. And then from OSP, little crawl imitator, little finesse plastic crawl imitator. Might be pretty good for smallies in the river, so I might be using this. Just slap it on a little small jig head and use it sort of like a net rig. So great. Level Spin, pink spinnerbait. So I don't actually use spinnerbaits that much anymore since, you know, chatterbaits came out, but you know, this is pretty decent from Ray Japan, half-ounce size. Not sure how I'm gonna use it, but give it a shot. All right, spin bait. So a white spin bait. I'm sure we can see the color. Not that big of a fan of spin bait or spy baiting, but I might give this a shot. Looks like it might be pretty good for a white bass. So maybe slap this on one day. If you know, white bass are busting on the surface, this might be a pretty good lure to throw. I usually like to throw a white lure for white bass. So. And then a dual Realist International crankbait in the sort of a fire crawl color, red crawl color. Really like these. Looks like it's really flat-sided too, so it's gonna, you know, produce a lot of vibration. I like the red color, but I just sort of wish that they had like a bluegill imitating color. But there it is. And then a small pointer from Lucky Craft. Pretty nice for your finesse presentation, although, you know, downsizing your jerkbait a little bit. And then we have some weird items I've never really seen before, but it's like a little plastic spoon with the hook on the end. Not sure for what it's for, but my guess is that it's gonna cause the lure, whatever you put on there, to spin. Really finesse looking. So Not sure how I'm gonna use this. I might have to research a little bit more, but here it is. And then a super small jerkbait, Megabass flat side, GH45, super small, but I bet like super expensive too. So really cool, Megabass, super small jerkbait. And then last, the LV 500 Max. So I've been using a lot of crankbaits this year. I've been doing a lot of crankbaits, so wouldn't hurt to have another one in my arsenal, in my tackle box. Since I've been using a lot to pikes lately, so the LV 500 from Lucky Craft. Haven't actually used much Lucky Craft lipless crankbaits before, but you know, I've heard some pretty good reviews, so you know, I'm probably gonna throw it. Ghost metal color. So that's pretty much it. If I can pick everything up and put it back, it does seem like there's a lot of them. There's some things that I would use, and other things I might want to give it a try. Especially this frog right here during the summer months, if I ever get a chance to go back out again. And you know, maybe a Raid Japan for mid-strolling. But we'll see. I think my favorite thing about this bento box so far is probably this. The thing that surprised me the most actually is probably this Varuna jerkbait. Super realistic looking, looks just like a smelt. And also the mag draft 5-incher. So really good as well. And of course, things that I would use is the LV 500. Probably gonna use this a lot, and you know, this might force me to get back into buzzbait. So there you have it. So for $99, $400 value. Looks like I got a lot just for 99 bucks. I mean, in today's times, $99 doesn't really get you much in terms of tackle for bass fishing. So yeah, overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this purchase. I would recommend it, although it does run out pretty fast. So you know, if you want to get one of these bento box, I recommend to go and look at the Hookup Tackle YouTube channel and like and follow them. So anytime when they do announce these bento box, then you can check it out and purchase it. So, but other than that, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the water.